Okay, let's see if we can hear this one. Let's see here. Because last time we didn't have no volume, child, I was not about to play that game again. And not me. So, as you can tell by the title, we're going to talk about a little accountability issue that we're having in our community. And I think it should definitely be addressed because I'm tired of black women getting blamed for the things that they feel like are wrong in society. So let me make sure that we are recording and that we are live. And make sure we have volume. Tell by the title, we're going to talk about a little accountability issue that we're having in our community. Okay, give me one moment. Let me make sure I can hear it. Let me make sure I can hear it. And I can. Bam, we in action. Make sure I can hear it. And I can. All right. So, and I think I'm going to start doing this because it's like Instagram is like the depth of human psychology. It's like we willingly gave up our privacy. It's kind of like that Captain America movie where people was willingly give up their privacy for safety. With air quotes, look, giving up their privacy for safety. Yes, I already said, excuse my appearance, fresh facial, fresh skin. I'm on my way to get my lashes done. And, this is how you look when you get your lashes done. But I had this epiphany or this idea, and I just wanted to come share with y'all before I left. So there's a couple of videos I want y'all to watch. This is one of the main ones. So let's go.
Really don't, because I don't know how you get a woman pregnant that you know damn well you don't want to be with. Like, I understand that some of you might be in love and you really like this girl, but I really don't understand the math behind getting a woman pregnant that you know damn well you don't want to be with. And you know it in the back of your head. And fellas, I'm gonna be honest, please don't sit up here and lie to me. Please don't sit up here and try to explain, oh, I thought this was the... No, because you wouldn't have left her right after she had the baby. You wouldn't have left her while she was still pregnant. Like, those are the wild situations that I'm talking about. Even more so, it's like, you still cheating on her when she's pregnant. Why would you get her pregnant then? Like, you know damn well you don't want to be with this woman, but yet you still got her pregnant. And this is it. I love intimacy just like the next person. Sometimes you want to leave it in. It really don't change nothing, but it's just it adds more emotion to the situation.
Why you want to add
There's
emotion?
so many steps to make sure that woman
with somebody
doesn't
you don't
get
like.
pregnant, but yet you said forget it. Like, y'all really treat pregnancy like it's a joke out here. I'm gonna be so honest with you. I don't know how some of you...
So y'all heard that, and he spoke the truth, and it's like, I'm not saying that it only happens in the indigenous or black community, since everybody wants to call themselves by a color. But what I'm saying is, it runs rampant in our community, and I think that it's weird that for some reason the women are to blame, even though you have to come fertilize our wombs. I don't see how we are the blame. So this is one of the comments that I put. And I put, because it has been normalized to abandon a woman with a child, so they don't care about the consequence. All you have to do is not pay your child support. And since most men in our community do not work, now this is a statistical fact because they put out a report / paper saying that unemployed black men cost the United States $1 billion a year, I believe it was. You can look it up. Google it. Let's see. In our community, do not work, so it doesn't matter. There's literally no consequence. They get the sexual gratification they want, and these people do it over and over again. I mean, how many of y'all know somebody with 5 kids and 5 baby mamas? Like he said, they leave it in to heighten the experience of sex. However, they don't care about the consequence. Why? Because there are no consequences. You do not have to suffer not one consequence for getting this girl pregnant, but you're so mad and angry about it. You know what I mean? Like, she has to risk her health and her fertility for the future to abort your child because you don't want to, when you could have just not ejaculated in her. You know what I mean? So I thought that was weird. So this guy, you don't have to scroll far to find someone blaming women. Speak about the women to who have speak about the women to who have kids to trap wait to who have whatever. Speak about the women who have kids to trap someone knowing they don't want to be with them. I'll wait. What is he waiting for? I'll wait. So feminine. These guys are so girly till it's ridiculous. So this is the same exact tactic of abuse, my dude. Just the abuser is the woman. It's statistically much less prevalent, though y'all just the louder and get the more the sympathy for it. That's true. Because how many women have you known that had their own house, had their own car? Next thing you know, they get with this guy that's not even on their level, and then boom, she get pregnant by him. And he's doing that to have a latch on to her, to one have permanent access to her body. Which, think about it, a lot of you guys is baby daddies. Let me look at y'all. A lot of you guys, baby daddies, stop being fathers to their kids once you stop sleeping with them, once you got a new boyfriend. Case in point, 50 Cent. He stepped away from his son's life, took the house that he bought and everything when the baby mama, I forgot her name, I think it's Sabrina, I know it starts with an S, got a new boyfriend. Took her to court, got a reduction in child support. He put that woman through the ringer. That woman had to go live with her mama till she found a job because she hadn't worked in a while because she was so busy being the dutiful girlfriend. Never be a wife when you're a girlfriend. Stay in your lane, boo. But she was too busy being the dutiful girlfriend till she didn't focus on herself and her career, what she needed to do for her. How many women been through that? How many women have had a house, had a car that they own, and had a car that they lease, they dream car, and all of it get ruined by a man? How many of y'all are so much richer and happier single, and then you think you want somebody to share it with, then you get someone to share it with, and then boom, you start losing stuff left and right because of the stress, because of the overabundance of cortisol. Is it cortisol? Did I pronounce that right? All this stuff happening to your system, your body, your mind, your psyche, because this guy wants to hold on to what you got, so he gets you pregnant. Trust me, it happens a lot more in our community than women trying to trap men. Trap them for what? What we trapping them for? They love to call us gold diggers. They don't got no gold and they ain't got no mind, let alone gold in it, And then when you meet a quote unquote good guy who has a good career, he knows that he's a rarity. So he's so arrogant and he ends up treating you worse than the broke dude do. You see what I'm saying? So it's like they procreate with these women and then they get mad. And then there's this one guy in the comments. I want you to pay attention to this about the legacy part. Listen. You want to read what I said? Sure, I'll read it to you. No need to ask me again. Again, she would not be pregnant if he controlled his ejaculation or just not slept with her at all. I meant sleep. I shouldn't have put sleep. Slept with her at all. So it's still the man's fault. You can't be trapped with a baby if you keep your sperm to yourself. So where's oh, okay. She put you dropping knowledge king so many times. I don't know who this lady is. Miss Merle. Let me see. To ruin her life? Exactly. Now, I think this is the one that had the reply on it. Narcissists is wild and unwanted, and they know it. Because they hate her, jealous, don't want her to have nobody else. Because they know a lot of men do not want to be stepdaddies, especially in our community. The whole Kevin Samuels thing put that ablaze, right? So they figure if they put a baby with you, they tarnish you and taint you, and you ain't got no choice but to be with them or be by yourself. And they happy either way it goes. If you end up by yourself, they cool with that. If you keep messing with them and letting them freak over you and bring you diseases and heartache, they cool with that too. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, don't be upset at someone for keeping a child that you got them pregnant with when you didn't want it anymore. You know what I mean? I've even had people who got pregnant on purpose, got cheated on, and left with the baby. And these fathers leave as soon as you stop sleeping with them. ASAP Rocky. Like they leave during pregnancy or in the first, I'm going to say, year of the child's life. But after that, It's another 5 years of them steady trying to mess with you, steady trying to fuck with you, steady trying to sleep with you, and you steady sleeping with them. How long do it take y'all to realize it? Because I see it happen a plethora of times. Finally, a man speaks. She's finally a man speaking to men. I can't find the other comment. So now, I've seen a lot of men cheat or try to cheat while their girls are pregnant. It's so heartbreaking. It is very heartbreaking. Very heartbreaking. So I want to show y'all something else. So then we're going to go to, because we got to look at the side effect. This is the cause, right? I want to look at the effect. What is the search bar when you hit search? I want y'all to look at something. So now I don't mind the boys being on dance teams or cheer teams, but since when did they start having to do the same thing the girls do? They were the tumblers. They were the ones who would lift the girls up. There were other masculine roles for boys that wanted to dance or be on cheer. They did it in a masculine way. Even if you look at the Russian ballet, there's a lot of male. I don't know if you call them ballerinas still, but there's a lot of males in that genre of dance, and they're not doing the dance that the girls are doing. You know what I mean? But over here, it's okay. Now, he said this is ain't no daddy at home disorder. I want to show you these comments. The first one you see. The sad part is this is normalized by slot. I think he meant a lot of single black moms. Who the hell is recording this BS? Black fathers are needed for real. Women, stop giving us men a hard time when our sons need us. So you know me. I put, are you gonna blame black women? I'm so tired of that excuse. No one can keep you from your child but your lack of effort. That's what the courts are for. And don't say they don't work. Because I have two friends, which I do. Hey, who have gotten full custody of their children. So please stop pretending like black men want the responsibility when statistics show they do not, which is true. Now, me personally, I don't see nothing wrong with a male child wanting to dance, but I do see something wrong with them teaching them the same steps that you do the little girls. Look at their hand movements. Look at their hand movements. They have them dancing just like the little girls. Look. Look how he gotta do his hair. Look. See? Look at that. Look at their neck. Look at their head. The same attitude and everything that you would tell your female majorette dancer to have. You see what I'm saying? So I don't like that. You know what I mean? If they're gonna be boy dancers, let them dance in a masculine principle. You see what I'm saying? Now, again, in the comments, it's all now he's saying it's ain't no daddy at home disorder. And this goes two ways. One, if the father was at home, the mother could actually be at practice to see what their child is doing. So this is where the closet activity come from. Because then these boys going home in their J's and they Nikes and they acting all macho and hopping on Fortnite and stuff. And the mothers don't even know this is what they in school doing. You, as a single parent, you know how many games I missed? Because I'm on the road, because I'm at work. You know how many cheer practices I've missed? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you don't see the dance till you see the dance. Just as a working single mother. You know what I mean? I have people who said that they didn't tell their parents they was gay till they was 18, 19. You know what I mean? I have some of them say they was confused. My homeboy had a living girlfriend for like 5, 6 years. Come, a lot of women do not know that their sons are feminine. There's a few that do that walk out the womb, acting sassy. I'm not gonna discount that. But there's a lot of ones that are being influenced to be sassy. And then unfortunately, since there's this single parent household, the other parent can't catch it in time. Can't say, hey, this is not how little boys act. This is not how little boys dance. Let me get you into gymnastics so you could be a tumbler, so you could lift the girls up and with the pyramids, et cetera, et cetera. Because even if you look at Bring It On, they were, some of the guys in some Bring It On movies were flamboyant, but they still danced and cheered in their masculine role in that position. And then you go here, everybody blaming the single mama. Subsequently, black women raised, look at this. They raise the type of person they despise when they get older. So I said elaborate because I don't understand what he meant. Because I read it twice. We can read it together. Subsequently, black women raise the very boys that they despise when they get old. When get older. I'm assuming he meant they. When get older. So I'm trying to figure out who do we despise, because I know you're not saying that black women are the reason why black men are so degenerate. When statistics show, you can look at the Pew and the Brookings Institute. They both have done studies on this. It shows that no matter how hard, no matter how well, no matter how mannerable that the woman raises her son to be, he's still going to go outside and look for a father figure. And since the only men that are outside are degenerate, fatherless, other degenerate, fatherless male beings, they then encourage them to do the wrong thing. My daughter's first heartbreak. That young man was nice. He was polite. He was faithful. His brother come convince him that he need to play the field. Next thing you know, he breaking my baby heart and trying stuff out with some little young slut. You see what I'm saying? So, because it's not cool to marry your high school sweetheart and be happy together and disease free all your life. That's not cool. That's not taught in the black community. That's lame. That's simping. And then other black men get a hold of your boy that you work so hard to keep away from that degenerate mindset and that degenerate thinking, just for him to go outside and meet Jerome or Jerome Daddy Michael, where he be spending night because that's his homeboy, and you want your son to be around some males, and they convince him to do the wrong thing. Same thing happened with my nephew. My nephew has a father, but his father was taken away from him, and he ended up running with this guy. And I'm thinking it'd be cool to break in somewhere and steal some shit out of school. He not even a thief. He wasn't even raised like that. But then you go looking for that father figure, and all you find out there is these degenerates. All these people say it's good men out there, but they're not showing up in these communities. You want to know where they showing up at? They showing up at the European football stadium, at the European football games, at the European Little League games, because they got their money and they moved away from their people. And if you take all the people away from an area and you're only left with the bad elements, the bad just gets worse. And that's how ghettos are created. Everywhere now, you all see that your old ghettos are now being taken over by white folk. They buy Mexicans. See, they're using the Mexicans to push y'all out. And then they're going to push the Mexicans out. And they're going to take over the inner city once again. They tired of driving 2-3 hours to get to work from these sugarlands, these woodlands, these Palm Springs. They tired of doing all that when they could just have a big ass house right there by downtown, and it'll take them 30-45 minutes to get to and from work. Why you think in the ghetto, in the closest city close to me is Houston. In the ghetto, in Houston, a gunshot house, $175,000-$200,000. Yeah, people try to blame it on the people coming from Atlanta and California. It's not those individuals. It's those development companies who are coming out here because they understand that they're trying to re-gentrify the inner cities. You see what I'm saying? So, anywho, so it's like you don't want kids, and then you make fun of these type of young boys. Then why are you having them? Why are you having them? Why are you having them? Here's a comment that I want to highlight. why no, that's not even the one I was looking for. Well, let's read it anyway since we're here. Why there will be a strong shortage of black husbands for the future generations, feminization of young black boys, and masculinization of young black girls. Now, this is where I don't agree with this young lady, but then I'm gonna go find a comment that I wanted to highlight. There's not gonna be an overabundance of masculine young black girls, and I think that we're getting masculinity confused with the fact that a lot of black women have to take care and provide for themselves, even though that may be a masculine characteristic because traditionally the man will provide and protect. But I'm extremely feminine and I provide and protect. You know what I mean? So I think that gone are the days where we say getting money and taking care of a house is a man trait. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, in our community, that's not masculine. Because if it's masculine to provide and protect for your home, then what are these males, with the male appendage, the genetic males, what do we call them? Are they now the women? Are they the women? I tell you what, my daughter ain't to provide or protect for no man. I don't care what the social constructs change. Because I told her, look, if you don't have no cousins over here, and I know you don't want your kids to grow up alone, so at least have 5 or 6 of them, I hate to take care of them. You and your husband want to go out, I'll babysit whenever you want to. But this is what we got to think about. It's like people constantly complain. We got to go super set up early preservation practice. People want to constantly complain over and over again about how these young men are coming out when you are purposely impregnating their mothers to keep them trapped and beholden onto you sexually, and you don't give a damn about how they come out. You don't care. But you know you're not going to talk to them if they continue to act like this. You're not going to be there for him. You're not going to counsel him. You're not going to love him unconditionally or even with conditions. Mm. Let me find this one comment because I'm about to get out of here. Because I got to get, my baby got graduation present. It's going down today. Mm. This idea that gay has a look is getting annoying. Let me see. I want y'all to, oh my God, I should have took a screenshot. The sad part is, okay. Is the girl, she's, oh my God, it was it was so little and so profound. Here it is. I feel so bad for black women. Ain't no good men for us or our daughters. Now, I want y'all to look at these replies. I got y'all. The lies. Ain't no one for you, not we. No one wants you. Sissy, look at this. He was on a dance team too. Anyway, I want to click on. I want to see all of them because I want to show y'all something. There's not two. It's plenty of them. It's plenty of them. But where they at? But where they at? Because when I go out to social scenes to find a new friend, someone to date, somebody can ask me out or whatever. When I go out to these social scenes, these guys are hanging out with each other. Hanging out with each other. I went out with this one guy just recently, and I'm sorry. Once you mention sex to me, as soon as you met me, I feel like you easy. I feel like you slutty, and I feel like you'll possibly give me something. Because if you sleep with me when you first met me, you'll sleep with another woman when you first met her. Period. I don't with or without a condom. It don't matter. It just turns me off when someone is easily conquered. You know what I mean? Because I am very sexual aware and I'm very disease aware and I know how this shit work. You know what I mean? I done had people try to take off condoms while we having sex, or you don't know he done took it off. Like I'm not her. Don't play with me. Anywho, and it's like it's hard to even socialize with you guys. Have you ever been? When's the last time you guys been to a nightclub? Especially with these nightclubs not having no dance floor, they all have sections. So guess what? They all sitting in the section with each other, pouring liquor down each other's throat like they each other's girlfriends. They leaving, going out to eat with each other. Gone are the days where you and your homegirls hook up with a group of guys. Yeah, a group of girls hook up with a group of guys. They go have a ball, go to the after hour, be drunk and messed up all night, go to a hotel room, wake up the next day, take the girl to whatever boutique, whatever's close by, to get us some fresh underwear, get us something to put on, shower, change, check out, and hang out all the next day. And everybody go their own way because Monday starts the work week. Those days are over with, you know? Okay, I'm pretty sure I found the comments down here by now. Let's see. None. Come on now. Stop. And it's like the main people that are saying this are the same guys that I'm pretty sure are sleeping around. You know? Now, I want to point this one out. Are there fathers? Are there fathers in their lives? Uh, are there fathers in y'all lives? So I think he's trying to ask, do we have dads? The people that think that there is no one out here for us, right? There are plenty that is not dealing with your manly pagan BS. So now this one right here got me upset because I don't think it's fair to say that a woman is manly because she was put in a situation where she has to provide for a household. You know? So I put, and this, see, all the women know this is true. All the women know that this is true. Y'all supporting the fuckery though. Like what? Who was y'all and what fuckery? Elaborate. There are plenty of men on this earth. Okay. Most men do not date outside their race. Most men do not. Black men are the first to do it like that. Matter of fact, they was going through Jim Crow and getting lynched. Black men was going to Supreme Court to get anti-miscegenation laws eradicated. But anyway, so then I said, okay. So I guess I have to click on. Oh, this is so much easier on my phone. I'm telling you. I'm about to go in like 15 minutes. I just want to express this one point right here. I could probably got to it faster on my phone. So I believe I said I don't think that is masculine, or I don't think it's fair to call a woman manly because she's put in a situation where she has to be the sole provider for her child. And I said, and if that makes her the man, then what does that make the woman, the men that are not? And then I alluded to the B word, and I put never mind. Dot dot dot. What is it? Dot dot dot. Ecclesiastes. I forgot what the grammatical term of the three consecutive periods are. But anyway, and then I put elaborate on pagan because what are pagan? They people just think they so smart till it's ridiculous. So it's like people want to complain. Let me go back to where I was at. People want to complain so much as if they aren't part of the problem, as if it's not their fault that you have children. You know what I mean? Like you control your ejaculation. It is your fault that you have a kid. It's your fault. So let's be honest about that. You know, you can't be mad at this woman. These women are out here getting murdered. These women are getting murdered because they don't want to get abortions. I have to risk my fertility, my health. You know how many women have passed on from complications of unsanitary abortions from my grandma's day up to now? And then people complain about the amount of black people, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But look at how they're conducting themselves. And people want to get that. Excuse me, what's that girl name? I used to watch her page all the time. I still watch on Patreon. CynthiaG, they want her page taken down because she said stop giving birth to males if this is how they're going to treat your society. You know, like I got into it with a bunch of old school guys playing dominoes on Memorial Day, and they were talking about the man came first, the man came first. I said, well, have you heard of parthenogenesis? No. They said, what's that? I said, that was back when women were asexual beings. I said, you're the anomaly. Men do not know. When science said they're looking for mankind, they're not just trying to find themselves racially throughout time to try to see when they got here. They are trying to find the original man. It's a reason why every time they dig up a fossil, it is a woman. The oldest one was a woman. And you think you were here first? Look at Catholicism. The Father, the Son, the Holy Ghost. There is no way three masculine principles is your key to life. It's the mother, the father, and the child. That would make more sense, like just logically, versus saying the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. Child. Look, all I'm saying is that you cannot be mad at the woman for keeping a child when you should not have gave her the option. You shouldn't have gave her your child to begin with. Because a lot of y'all are bitter baby daddies. Y'all are mad that she moved on. These men be thinking that a woman won't move on from them. Baby, it's easy to break a soul tie. All you gotta do is lock yourself up by yourself for at least 2 months. Go exercise or get fat. It don't matter. Just isolate yourself for a couple months and boom, over it. You ain't gotta have sex with another man. Boom. Could take a couple months to yourself and boom, you over it. You can see that motherfucker on fire. You wouldn't even care. Especially if you're an earth sign. See, I'm a Taurus. Child, look. I'll probably be in a lit the fire and then pretend like I'm trying to put you out. But I'm really just adding air to it so the flames could expand. But anyway. So it's like I'm just tired of the judgment and I'm tired of the blame and I'm tired of black women receiving the brunt of it, of everything that's wrong with society. It's the black woman fault, the black woman fault, the black woman fault, the black woman fault. Okay, so if black women, if you're the man, you the alpha, you the strength, right? Get your woman under control so she can stop ruining your society. If that's true. Or are you the real problem? This is Blackspan, and I'm out, guys. I'm going to definitely come on every Wednesday, and I'm gonna get a schedule going because I know y'all miss me, and y'all gonna be like, dang, I missed the live. Yeah, you did, but I don't know. Email me some time slots or what y'all think, and then we'll go from there. All right, love you guys. I gotta go. That way, when I bat my lash, I be batting something. Now I do have long lashes. Those are fake, but you can see the real ones in there. See right there? See that right there? That's my real lash, that long hair right there. So don't think I'm bald-eyed. They're just the color of my hair, which is kind of red. So it's like you can't never see them unless I put on a gob of mascara. And y'all, what the stuff I found out about mascara. Anyway, we safer with this goddamn glue. But that's another day, another time. I love you guys. This is Blackspan. I'm out. Peace.